In this clip, I will tell you that current protest in which thousands and thousands of Portuguese nationals participated, and they belong to far right party, and they protested against migrants, and they were having Portuguese flags in their hands, and they were claiming that migrants must be removed from Portugal, and they all migrants, even they were talking about even legal migrants must be deported back to their home countries. Our country is full of the migrants. There is little bit disheartening news for the migrants. Therefore, it's very essential to elaborate all facts and all realities so that migrants did not feel anxiety, because this is not any problem. There is no need to worry, and this protest is normal protest. Therefore, it's very essential to write the actual facts. What is such a the fate of such protest almost occurring in almost all the world. So, first of all, I would like to tell you regarding this far right protest which you have seen in the media, in which people were raising flags and they were talking against migrants. This protest is taking place in all the world, even in your home country as well. Therefore, it's normal thing. There is no any practical implication of such protest. Such protests are much common in UK since 50 years. If you go to the right-hander history of United Kingdom, since 40 years, they are claiming, they are protesting, and some days back, in 2 months before, they also did protest, and they are also telling same thing, and they want that all migrants should go back to the United Kingdom, should go back from UK. Especially they are against Muslims, they are against Asian countries, they are against Indians, and they are against Sri Lankans, they are against Pakistani, they are against Africans, and they want those nationals to go back to their home country, even they are legal. Similar sentences being spoken by these far right activists supported by one party. This is just political game. This is just to win the votes of the party. And this is just the opinion of some Portuguese national. Thousands and thousands of the media is reporting. How many thousands? Media is not reporting. Media actually little bit showing prejudice as well, because thousands and thousands, this word mean, if there are 2000 it means thousands of thousand. If there are 3000 it means thousands of thousand. It means more than 1000 migrants who are, sorry, more than 1000 protesters. It means thousands of thousand. According to my reports, only 3 to 4,000 people were there, and these people were raising flag, of course, and they are little bit showing extreme sentences against migrants as well. But I think this protest is very low category protest, and in which a less number of the people participated. The countries I am giving you example in US, UK, even in Canada, that people who protest for right-handers, they are more and bulk and clusters in numbers, and they almost do some harsh things to the shops which are coming on the ways, and there were little bit fight between police and those protesters as well in UK. Always when they do protest, some days back you already listened in the media what was happening in UK. Nothing happened. Migrants still going to UK since 40 years after those protests. These are limited number of the people in each country. Technically, politicians have to raise some issues for any politician, for any political party, and they are completely right, because when you want to become prime minister of the country, when you want to win the election, you have to create the issues. I would like to tell you Donald Trump. Donald Trump, if I will tell you, and you will be very astonished, if there are no illegals in US, Donald Trump will not be president. You are understanding what I wanted to say. You will say Donald Trump is against illegal. No, I am not talking about this thing. He is against illegal or not. He was speaking very harsh sentence. If illegals will not enter in US, there would have been no illegal issue. If there is no illegal issue, Donald Trump will not be president. Donald Trump is the president because of illegals, because he was a person who can speak bold sentences, bold decisions against illegals. And US citizens were very convinced that he is our president who will escape us from this problem. And Kamala Harris was not sure about illegals, and she was not able to fight on illegals with Donald Trump, and she did not use any other topic in which she was expert. Her mistake, she was fighting on illegal with Donald Trump, who is very expert, who is a PhD in illegals almost in academic language, if I will say. So these protests are normal protests. These protests, if you see history of Portugal, you are living in Portugal, just see the history of the Portugal. These protests were being in the past as well. You let me tell, there was any practical implications of that protest. Did AIMA immigration department took bold decision after those? Did prime minister or president took bold decision after these protests? These are the democratic countries. They allowed to speak, they allowed to do protest freely, independently. Thousands people never mean out of many billions people. There are 1,000 times more people thinking that migrants must come to Portugal. There are 90 to 95% people living in Portugal. They think that we need overseas migrants. They knew that Portuguese nationals don't stay in Portugal. They moved away to other Schengen countries for good salary, for good packages, because average income in other European countries is too much, almost three times more. And they knew that only old people are surviving in Portuguese national are in Portugal, or they are doing any type of the business. Therefore, these protests will not quit migrants. AIMA will not stop working, and you will not stop your resident card. And file locking definitely, which is upcoming law, will never close. And job seeker, seasonal visa, golden investor visa, these all visas are surviving pillars of the Portugal. Portugal is not giving you something, Portugal is getting something after inviting overseas migrants. If Canada is a developed country, it is just due to the migrants who went there and they construct houses and they construct companies and they construct health sector of that country. All people in the Canada, Australia, UK, Europe, and USA, most hard working individuals, most output oriented individuals are overseas migrants. You are thinking that migrants will be exported back to home country. They will not do these laws. Otherwise, Portugal will be poor country. Portugal will be even more worst country than India and Sri Lanka. Portugal will no more in Schengen country if they will quit migrants. If Portugal is developing, in Portugal is evolution in a phase of evolutionary success financially, professionally, IT sector, engineering sector, health sector, education sector, driving sector, drivers, and in electrician sector, construction sector, almost all departments come. This is just because of overseas migrants. This is negative thinking. You think that Portugal is giving you something, and Portugal is giving you a residence, and you think that Portugal is giving us and we are not giving anything. You people have left your country. You people are working in Portugal. You people are doing jobs in Portugal. You people are paying taxes in Portugal. You people are giving blood in that country in which you can't speak even your own language. You people are scared all where police will come and police will ask that I am the migrant, where is my passport? You are doing your services from the morning to the evening, when the service oriented individuals are more precious. That's why sometimes I speak in my client, the person who is giving you service, who is giving you work, who is giving your company status, and who is giving financial status to the country, they will be more respected In European countries, when you became national, they claim that I am the national. Therefore, when you are a migrant, legal migrant, you can claim I am the legal migrant and I did this service to this country. You may be doctor, you may be teacher, you may be plumber, you may be a IT specialist, you may be expert of artificial intelligence. According to data of Portugal immigration, they need severely professional persons. Unfortunately, department is not up to the mark. They can't research, they can't investigate like Canada occupation demand list, in which highly occupation individuals which are required. Barbers are very required, drivers required, delivery boys required, restaurant workers required, plumbers required, engineers required, doctors technically not going from Asia country due to the Portuguese language. But there are a lot of spaces in software companies of Portugal because they need software engineers. Software developing scientists are more required in Portugal these days. Investors are required because they need money, because investors are coming to Portugal, are going to Portugal by golden visa, and they are investing huge amounts in euro, and that euro is keeping in banks accounts of Portugal, raising financial status. Portugal can remain in Schengen country just because of migrants. Remember, European Union will not even bear one day when they will start legal deportation. Remember, deportation of the legal individual and the deportation of the illegal individual are two different things. If you are illegal, if you are without visa, if you are not following the rule of that country, if you are deported back, if you are criminal, if you are deported back, that's not the matter. I am talking about legal people. What are legal people? When you get your resident card or you are waiting for your resident card, you are legal individual, you are respected individual, you cannot be insulted. Such protest happening in Ireland as well, but not happen else thing. Everything is going normal for the migrants. Thank you very much.